that video of mine about
Y'all
immigration.
don't believe him.
Time now for your pushgapradio.com Jackie O Entertainment Report. What's the business?
All right. Now, we're doing the show, y'all, and we haven't looked at the Super Bowl yet.
No, we're not at the time of this recording.
I'm talking pre-Super Bowl. Las Vegas, we all know, is hosting this big Super Bowl 58 event. Mm-hmm. Las Vegas is the place to be even when it's not Super Bowl weekend. So you can only imagine what's going on in Vegas during this first-time event for them.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is they're getting to host it in their new stadium, which is the Allegiant Stadium.
Yes.
And GQ is
home of the Raiders.
Yeah, is giving us an inside look at what you can get for $2.5 million on game day.
Right.
And I'm thinking $2.5 million, they couldn't have gave me the whole stadium for $2.5 million where I can just fill up the stadium with all my people. That's the
stadium costs $1.8 billion.
I don't care. I'm not.
What's your little 2.5 gonna do
for one day? Catering. I'm paying that for one day.
Yes.
No, I'm staying.
It's a global event.
No, if I pay $2.5 million, I'm staying for a minimum of 20 years.
In a suite.
$2.5 million, I just bought a house.
You're paying for the experience, Jack.
No, $2.5 million. I just bought this for 20 years minimum. But
it's a suite.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't care if it was.
You're only here for 3 hours.
I don't care if it was a
five. If you came early so you could socialize, and 1 hour after the game.
Baby,
about an hour after the game, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Baby, that suite could have wrapped around the whole stadium. I'm not paying $2.5.
But how much money do you have if you can afford to pay $2.5 million for a suite?
I don't care. I wouldn't pay that even if I could afford it. But anyhow, what it gets you is the average ticket price.
Yeah.
For the show is $8,700. I wouldn't have paid that either. $8,700 for one ticket?
No, I ain't paying.
I would have had to sneak somebody under my coat or something.
I'd be to the house watching the big screen.
But this new stadium costs $1.9 billion.
Yeah,
and it's a state-of-the-art facility.
Your 2.5s are drop in the bucket. It's like putting a teaspoon of water in the ocean.
I don't care. I'm not trying to pay for
So when I get my reparations money and I rent a suite, you don't want to go for the 2.5.
Oh, I'm really not worried about you paying $2.5 million for a suite. I would pay for it before you would, child.
What you trying to say?
You cheap. You wouldn't even pay
practical.
You wouldn't even pay $700 for a suite, so I ain't worried about you.
I would pay that for a suite.
Whatever.
I've been in suites.
You've been in the suite, but you didn't pay for it. I guarantee you that.
My line of work has put me in suites.
Like I said again, 17 years, honey. You. I already know you. You ain't finna pay.
I would pay.
Only. Because you all remember what I say, don't believe everything that you hear, because that's not reality.
Everything that nigga said came to reality.
Shaka Ford just proved my point. But the suites are all there. The technology is state of the art. It's supposed to have the fastest stadium Wi-Fi of all stadiums.
Hope it's better than Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, it's supposed to have the fastest of all stadiums.
Who they using? AT&T?
I don't know.
Spectrum?
Most of the suites are close to the 50-yard line, and some of the suites have a TV at their seat.
Oh, at their seat.
Yeah.
But see, you in a suite. I know a suite got a damn television.
So besides the views, you get the most delicious food that money can buy.
Of course.
Including sushi.
Yes.
Oh, no, excuse me, sushi boats. That means they have a lot of different kind of sushi.
That's right. You paid for that.
Brisket, meatballs, hamburgers, nachos. For $2.5 million? No. I need some names I can't pronounce up
it's
in
gonna
there.
be some of that. It's all of that up in there.
I'm not paying $2.5 million and you giving me meatballs and hamburgers and nachos?
No. When you rent a suite, you sit down with the catering people and you tell them what you want.
No.
Some things are included. Some things you may want because people have dietary issues or whatnot. You're paying $2.5 million. These people are going to provide you what you want. Catering is part of the deal.
Somebody asked that question. This is what you're getting for $2.5 million.
They just giving you that.
You giving this. You're getting this.
They don't do that at Jerry World.
They ain't at Jerry World. All right. So, and you don't have to move a muscle. Because thanks to the in-suite attendant, they also serve the guests premium liquor.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you can't afford the $2.5 million suite, they actually start at $300,000. So you can.
Oh, that's a broom club.
You can downgrade.
Yeah.
But the presidential suite is off limits because that one is reserved for the Raiders owner.
Yeah, that's the owner's suite.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to buy stylishly outside of a box suite, the arena also have a nightclub.
Yeah.
And you can get that for around $700,000.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Where you running the club? You running the Boogaloo? Yeah, mine.
I guess. I don't know.
I would pay.
No, you would not.
Depending on the amount of money I had. If I got $500 million,
when we get rich, I'm gonna see.
If I had $1 billion, 2.5 ain't nothing. That's like going to Sam's with $1 billion. You think Elon Musk wouldn't pony up $2.5 million for a suite?
Actually, and while we're talking later on, if we get to it, I'm gonna tell you about Floyd Mayweather. And speaking of being a big spender in Vegas, he spent several million on 35 of his closest friends. So hopefully we'll get to that. But speaking of fun, the tickets are on sale for the Miami's Jazz and the Gardens Festival.